Good afternoon. It's August the 8th, 2016. The market was a slow grind lower all day long. The structure from the opening supported buying into weakness. That trade did not work well at all. 1 to 2 points here and there max. The trade was from the short side. Looking at the F1 on the E-mini, higher low, higher high, that favors a buy tomorrow or selling failure to take out resistance. Looking at the F2 screen, they're going to be in conflict. We're looking at a B. So my guess is we're probably headed for 70, about halfway into that. First trade will be selling the 78 to 80 area, sell one. And it might be lower, it might be 75. It depends on where we close this afternoon. Second trade would be selling failure to take out 83, 85. We'll put the buy at 69 to 71, and then at 64, 66 for buy 2. Structure still supports higher prices. We've had a one-day lull in the buying. Not much news tomorrow. NHIB Small Business Optimism Index at 94.5. Non-farm productivity plus 0.5%. Unit labor cost plus 1.8. That's a little hard to believe. Wholesale trade unchanged. Okay, 3-year auction tomorrow for the treasuries. That will favor finding buyers at some point during the day. The 2- and 3-year auctions have been the weakest auctions of the bunch. So that somewhat clouds that thinking. So F1 screen on the 10-year, lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. On the F2 screen, we're definitely below where we were on Friday. We built volume lower, but we've got a P in a down market, and that's short covering. So looking at the first sell right here. Last rotate up stopped at 4. We're currently at the buck right now, so selling 3 to 7, sell 1. Sell 2, 11 to 15. Pretty much where we were this morning. 25, 29 buy 1. Number should sound familiar. That's where we were this morning. And 17 to 21 buy 2. I think the easiest trade to see is a sell, especially in London. Set up the 3-year auction, and in the morning we'll have to adjust that and see what happens for London time. Looking at the 30-year, which is actually pretty strong today for most of the day. Didn't give up much. Resistance starts at 24. So 31 to 03, let it go a little bit higher, but sell it. Let them bring prices down to move the paper. And 7 to 11 for sell 2. On the buy side, the first support is 12 to 16. Buy number 1. I'll make it 1 to 5. Might be 5 to 9. Don't know. Give it a little more room here. They can move it around pretty good. Then 25 to 29 for buy 2. Might take 9s to get in. Gold had very quiet trading today, very, very quiet. August, Europe is on vacation. Last 2 weeks of August, last week of August, first week of September, the United States will be on vacation. So August is our slowest month. Gold, lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it on the F1 screen. On the F2 screen, really pretty square. not a lot going on. So we'll bring this out. So 43.45, sell 1. 49.51, sell 2. On the buy side, 35.37, buy 1. Then 29.31, buy 2. And that's pretty close to where we were this morning. We raised the sell $3 higher than, but the rest of the numbers are the same. Well, crude over the weekend got a boost from an article that OPEC might have a September meeting. Then midday, that last run up above 43 to new intraday highs came from an article that Venezuela thought that they would be meeting in September to discuss production cuts. And that's all Venezuela can do is talk in those kind of terms because they're out of ammunition, bullets. Okay, when I restarted this, it did not hold, so we're going to have a higher high and a higher low, so it'll be find a place to buy it on crude. And we definitely have a pretty strong P. Interesting shape right here on this one. It's a B in an up market, so long liquidation, profit taking. So first sells 43 1/4, 43.50. Might take a 43 to get in. We'll put a 43 there. Actually, let's make it 43. 43 1/4, sell 1. 43.50, 43.75, sell 2. On the buy side, 42 1/4, 42.50. Then 41.75, 42 even for buy 2. And last but not least, the euro. The euro was pretty heavy today, pointed lower. Off a little bit, but not by much. Inside day, but definitely a B. Memory serves me correctly on the F2 screen. Definitely a B, so maybe a buyer below 110.75. So we were hoping to buy today, and we had 15 to 25 on the sell, so we held in there. So 10 to 20, sell 1. 40 to 50, sell 2. On the buy side, 10.75, buy 1. And then 10.50, buy 2. See you bright and early in the morning. You all have a great evening. I am out of here.